Ikinagulat at ikinalungkot ng maraming Pilipino ang biglang pagkamatay ng Taiwanese actress na si Barbie Hsu dahil sa Influenza Induced Pneumonia.
Ayon sa Lung Center of the Philippines, ang pneumonia ang ikalawa sa pinakamataas na cause of death ng kanilang mga pasyente noon 2024 last year.
Bakit nga ba nakamamatay ang pneumonia at sino ang high risk sa pagkakaroon nito? Para sagutin po ang tanong na yan, makakasama po natin ang Internist Pulmonologist na si Dr. Rizalyn Pinera. Adviento. Hello po, Doc, and welcome to Kada, Umaga.
Yes, magandang umaga, mga Kada. Alright, so...
Doc, we're a little bit taken aback by this news story just because of the fact na, of course, everybody knows who Barbie Hsu is, di ba?
Yeah.
All of
I think she was during our time.
She was very popular kasi in Meteor Garden. Lahat tayo na humaling sa kanya. Tapos, kasi yung the other thing is, because parang napakabilis ng mga pangyayari. Parang she contracted the influenza and then several days later, in less than a week, she passed away. Ano po ba kaya ang nangyari dito? And is this something that we ourselves should be alarmed about? Because everybody gets flu seasons, di ba?
Right?
Okay, so maybe we can also discuss muna the influenza and the pneumonia, and then from there we derive the influenza-induced pneumonia. No? So influenza was the cause of pandemic during 1918, no? So talaga nagkaroon na ng pandemic because of influenza. But through the advent of science, we were able to produce vaccines. Kaya ngayon, medyo nalilesen na yung cases and also yung symptoms ng patients, medyo hindi na ganun katapang. So, flu-like symptoms, yun yung common na naririnig natin, which would be sneezing, yung common colds, yung some coughing, but it's usually self-resolving, meaning, in 1 to 3 days, pag maganda immune system ng pasyente, nawawala siya, no?
Correct.
Okay. Pneumonia naman in itself is an infection of the lower respiratory tract. Kasi sa influenza, it's more of the upper respiratory. So the lower respiratory tract includes your lungs. No? So nagkakaroon ng problem doon sa mga air sacs, yung distribution ng air. That's why nagkakaroon ng lack of oxygenation sa body. That's how it becomes toxic. No? Yun na yung nagiging high-risk pneumonia. So when you put them together, influenza-induced pneumonia, it started from influenza. So meron siyang flu-like symptoms, which could have led to a lower respiratory infection. Pero the question nga is yung bilis, no? Yung bilis ng kung paano siya. Maybe she could have symptoms prior to that. Pero nung medyo mas severe na, like she was already experiencing dyspnea, that's when she told her family. That's what I'm supposing,
when she was
no?
experiencing what?
This difficulty of breathing. So in layman's terms. Kasi pneumonia would present with yung 3 cardinal symptoms of cough, fever, and difficulty of breathing in the general population. So may ubo, merong hingal, may paglagnat na kasama. So yun yung 3 cardinal symptoms na kailangan babantayan ninyo sa mga katawan ninyo para medyo magsuspetsa tayo na baka medyo medyo nakakatakot na tong nararamdaman ko kasi naglalagnat na ako or may hapo na akong nararamdaman.
So yan yung discernment kung flu siya or...
in flu, as I've told you earlier, self-resolving.
Usually gagaling ka naman on your own.
Yes, you will feel mga body pains, ganyan, or may flu-like symptoms, but in 1 or 2 days, okay ka na. Parang ganon.
Nakakagulat, Doc, na ayon dito rin sa fact that we just reported on, pinakamataas na cause of death ng mga pasyente noong 2024 ang pneumonia?
Yes, unfortunately in the Philippines, it's one of the leading causes of morbidity and mortality. Most of the populations involved are the elderly, the immunocompromised patients, no? Why is that? Maybe because hindi masyadong na-educate din yung patients of what to watch out for. Madalas kasi sa mga Pilipino matiisin, 'di ba?
So nababaliwala?
Yes, or sometimes hindi, like in the elderly, magkaiba kasi yung presentation ng pneumonia sa mas bata like sa atin or in patients 6 years old and above. Sa kanila, usually wala lang silang ganang kumain. Number one, parang matamlay lang. So sometimes, we would get patients sa clinic na dadali ng relative, doktora, parang wala lang siyang ganang kumain ng 2 days or ganon. Pag in-x-ray mo, magugulat ka sa x-ray niya, talagang parang frank pneumonia, no? So magugulat din yung family na, doktora, bakit ganon? Because immunocompromised yung patients, meron siyang ibang comorbidities like diabetes, no?
Yes.
Iba, hypertensive,
So
na-uncontrolled.
that worsens it kapag meron pang ibang comorbidities that complicate matters.
That's one of the significant
So
risk
in Barbie's
factors.
case, she also had some history of heart disease.
Yes, oo.
Diba?
There
And
was a
then-
mention of history ng mitral valve prolapse, but
Correct.
hindi siya masyadong na elaborate ng family
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also a
They're
history
keeping it private. That's correct.
And a history of seizure
Yes.
daw during her pregnancy, and may mga certain instances that she had episodes of seizure. So we don't know how lalim yung yung mga
Yeah.
comorbids niya, which could have led to her demise.
Okay, so let's clarify again and remind our Kadas, Doc, dun sa mga symptoms ulit na, na baka pneumonia na ang meron sila,
Oo.
para makapagpatingin sila at makapagpa-x-ray.
Yes.
That's the only way you can, diba,
Oo.
ascertain.
And kasi, in this advent, in this time, very active ang government natin. We have lots of healthcare facilities, no? So even kahit walang money, you can go to the health centers para magpa-check up kasi may mga doctors naman tayo, doctors of the barrio. So ang importante lang una is kailangan malaman natin kung ano yung mga simptomas na babantayan natin sa sarili natin. So sabi ko nga yung cardinal symptoms niya, which is the fever or lagnat.
Fever, lagnat.
Fever,
Or fever
cough,
is
yung
lagnat.
ubo, and dyspnea or difficulty of breathing. So yun yung tatlo. So pag meron ka ng symptoms ng nagsisipon ka, nagbabahin ka, parang may body pains ka, tapos more than 3 days na hindi pa rin siya nawawala, medyo ma-alarma ka na.
Okay.
Oo. So, pwede ka na magpa-check up kasi usually important sa amin nag-o-auscultate, yung pinapakinggan namin yung likod. Because there are different breath sounds na magsasabi sa amin na pneumonia siya.
Minsan
Yeah.
pa naman kapag ubot-sipon lang
Sa
yung
phone
sakit
call lang,
natin.
a teleconsult or sa phone lang. Oo,
Ang
iba.
hilig natin mag-self-medicate,
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
na, I know this.
Oo, correct.
Kaya ko
And
na
yung,
to.
and yung nanggagaya, nireseta ng, kunyari sa kapitbahay, ano yung ininom mo?
Yeah, maraming
diba?
ganyan.
Very, very
Oo,
common
maraming
in
ganyan.
Filipinos. They would just asking, ano ba ininom mo? Or sa relative niyang nagpa-check up sa doctor, magkakaiba. So iba-iba merong,
Doc, pati Google Doctor na ngayon Ginagawa nilang sarili.
Super
nilang,
not advisable.
Super not.
Definitely,
Because
definitely.
what's good for one may be detrimental to another.
Yes.
Doc.
And yun nga, pneumonia can be viral, such as the Influenza Induced Pneumonia. It could be bacterial, it could be fungal. So magkakaiba din yung klase ng gamot na pwedeng ibigay sa kanila. So if it's bacterial pneumonia, hindi mag-work yung viral.
Correct.
Oo, pang-virus na gamot.
Correct.
If it's viral infection, kahit mag-antibiotic ka dyan, hindi siya mag-respond. Oh, yeah.
Ang pneumonia ba, Doc, is it para sa kaalaman ng lahat? Nakakahawa ba yun?
Yes, it's being carried through droplets. So pag may mga pasyenteng umuubo, no, you have to be careful and responsible enough na pag umubo kayo, we have the term yung ubokabularyo. So when you cough, parang pag ganon, so dito ka magka-cough.
Sa crook of your elbow. Oo.
Yes, the antecubital area ito. So para hindi mo siya mahawa, or kasi usually pag sa kamay, nag-cover ka ng mouth, masaspread mo siya pag naihawak mo siya sa
Correct.
iba pag di ka nakapag-alcohol ka agad. So yun. It's being transmitted through droplets pa din, and then it gets aerosolized, na-aerosolize yung air.
Yeah.
Pag nalanghap yun ng pasyente na mahina ang immune system, pwede silang mahawa.
Ala.
And of course, Doc, no, if you get vaccinated for influenza or for the flu, this will mitigate the symptoms.
Yes.
And it
the
will-
risk of it progressing into a more severe form, nalilesen na siya, or less likely na.
So, ano ba ang vaccination ng flu? Usually,
Every year yan.
yearly,
You
diba?
have
we were told mga March or April.
ako din. I was
Yes,
told
because
March. Oo.
usually WHO would release kung ano yung predominant na virus strain for the year. So
Ayan.
usually nilalabas nila yan.
Parang may makantonto.
I know.
Yes, ang may
Ako
color
rin
of the
ganun eh.
year
I
siya
called
merong
my
ano.
personal na nurse because I still do the treatment, no? Yung cancer treatment I had before. And then I was like, yung flu vaccine natin for this year. Sabi niya, wait lang ma'am, wala pang March. Sabi ko, pati yan may ganon, parang fashion.
Dapat updated ang inyong flu.
Pero
yes.
ito, may maganda, may pneumonia vaccine as well na medyo may pagkamahal ng konti. Diba po?
Is
Yes.
that advisable, Doc?
Definitely,
Pneumonia
especially
vaccine.
in the guidelines sa amin especially for patients who are 50 years old and above, talagang indicated siya. So, pero even
have
us,
that.
we can have that.
Lalo na yung
Na
may
good
mga
for-
comorbidities
Definitely,
katulad ng
oo.
heart disease,
asthma,
diabetes,
asthma, yes. So,
correct.
COPD, mga patients with emphysema,
Oo.
patients with who are undergoing dialysis, no? Yan. And then, syempre, yung mga immunocompromised patients with HIV. Sila.
Nako,
I
kaya-
had my pneumonia vaccine like 2 years ago. But it's good
It's
for
for
now
every
until-
5 years siya.
5 years ba?
5 years. And then, you can get a booster.
Oh, I was told that I only have to take it again when I'm 50 something.
That's the parang lifetime. Yung PSB.
That's the one I
yeah,
am.
oo.
Okay. So my lifetime. Ayan, at least, Mama P, para sa mga mas younger, na pwede naman sila like tayo, yung for life na, diba?
Kaya hikayatin niyo po ang inyong mga mahal sa buhay, lalo na kung sila po ay elderly na, to get first the influenza vaccine and then the pneumonia vaccine. Very important.
Very, yes.
Yung pagkakaroon po ng very highly stressful na buhay or lifestyle, nakakadagdag po ba yun, Doc?
Ngayon, di ba, kasi ang lifestyle natin very fast-paced. Tapos, madalas puyat tayo, madalas pagod tayo. Yes, definitely nakaka-increase ng risk because it dampens your immune system. That's why we can take supplements like vitamins, no? Yun ang lagi ko naman din ina-advocate sa patients ko. They can take vitamins also to protect themselves and get enough sleep as much as possible. And if you have time, no, exercise lang para you get your body moving, and also yung lungs din natin exercise when you do that. Not only the heart, no, but also the lungs.
Tama. Okay, let's
Okay.
put our Kada squad to the test. Okay lang po, sabihan nyo lang po kami kung ano yung mga totoong na tutunan ninyo in the past para ma-straighten out natin with Doc kung tama ba or hindi.
Don't worry, walang mali dito. It's just yung paniniwala lang na nating lahat, diba? Kasi nga yun yung kaalaman ng lahat eh.
Yes.
Minsan mali,
Very
mga mali,
common.
diba?
Yes, mabuti na
Debunk
we
the
get it
myth.
straight
Oo.
from the doctor's mouth. Okay, the first, maaring magkaroon ng pneumonia kapag natuyuan ng pawis ang likod. Ano po bang paniniwala or nalalaman natin tungkol dito? Is it a fake or a fact? Fake daw po, Doc. What do you say?
Yes, it's fake. It's
Fake,
fake naman. So, hindi
okay.
totoo yun. Yung usually, I get patients sa doktora, parang meron akong sakit kasi may nalagyan ng electric fan daw yung likod or natuyuan ng pawis. Wala naman siyang direct relationship. So, siguro dun sa mga kanununuan natin before, but it's fake.
Imagine yung yung mind ni Doc, no? Pag kailangan na marinig yan, ulit.
Yeah.
Yung parang, wala yan, guys.
Walang connection talaga yun, Doc.
Wala
kahit,
siya.
Kahit katiting.
Oo.
So parang, di ba, lagi nilang sinasabi pag pinawisan ka, you have to change your shirt
Yes.
because you will catch a
Oo
cold.
nga, diba?
Kahit
Laging
yung
ganyan.
cold, hindi mo makakatch with
Maybe
the
siguro
sweaty shirt.
baka because kaya ka nag-sweat kasi napagod ka, so medyo yung relation
it's
parang
the pagod.
It's the pagod, oo. But
Ayun.
not directly because of the pawis.
Itong second na fake or fact natin, napag-usapan na natin to, yung pneumonia ay hindi
Jump to three.
nakakahawa. So I will jump to the
Hindi.
third
Oo,
one.
Hindi siya nakakahawa.
Hindi, nakakahawa.
Nakahawa, so you have to
Nakakahawa.
cough into your ano
Correct,
pala.
yung ganon. So ito, third. Ang taong may malakas na immune system ay hindi magkakaroon ng pneumonia. What do you think, mga kada? Both.
Yeah, it's both a parang fake and in the
It's
sense
both.
na when you have a good immune system, yung chances of you getting the infection is less likely.
Yes.
But still, you can get.
Oo.
So, talagang yung proper, yung self-awareness ba, na if you're in a not well-ventilated area, very crowded, yung mga tao may mga umuubo, mag-mask ka kahit na feeling mo ang lakas ng immune system mo, di ba? So, you have to protect yourself physically also, yung sa physical barrier.
Okay,
Okay.
next. Ang pneumonia ay isang sakit na dulot ng malamig na panahon. Fake, Doc?
If it's influenza-induced, yun yung inaano natin, di ba? Because influenza is seasonal. So, in the Philippines, common siya during the months of June to November. But worldwide, July to January, mas mataas ang cases of influenza. So if we get cases of pneumonia na nagiging severe during those periods, merong mga rapid molecular assays, may mga test kami pinapagawa to check if there's also influenza. Baka may viral infection siyang kasama.
Doc, you said June until when?
In the Philippines,
Oh.
June
The Philippines.
to November.
Because
June
of
to
the rainy
Yung-
season
yeah,
ba to?
yung season siya.
I would
So,
think
mas
nga,
common.
mga around this time, kasi saksakan ng ginaw. Does that also happen when it's cold, di ba?
Pwede din. Kasi parang, di ba sa climate change, medyo nagbago na rin yung natin, yung panahon natin.
Yung
So,
school nga ng anak ko, ang daming may sakit.
yes,
Ganyan.
madami rin ako
Ubot,
mga
sipon,
cases
lagi.
na. And also yung mga patients who work in the call center companies
oo.
kasi malamig din ata sa area nila.
Yeah, oo.
And yun nga.
Mas mababa yung
Lagi
immune
silang puyat.
system,
Lagi silang
kasi.
puyat.
Okay.
Next. Yung fifth. Ang pneumonia ay hindi nakakamatay kung maagapan. Well,
na-discuss natin, well, it's a fact. So, siguro mga take-home notes natin, no? Early detection, early intervention, better outcome. So, yun lang yung tatlo.
Okay, next. And the last one, ang taong may anti-pneumonia vaccine ay hindi magkakaroon ng pneumonia.
Well, I think we answered that kanina, no? You can still get, pero yung chances of it being severe, medyo
Or fatal.
nalilesen natin.
Nalilesen.
Parang sa COVID din, di ba? Yung sa vaccine natin.
Ay, kaya hindi natin pwede ilagay lahat ng tiwala natin din sa vaccine. Kailangan, we have to live a healthy lifestyle talaga, Doc, to
Yes.
supplement it.
yes, that's
Maraming salamat, Doc. Any
Thank
other
you.
final words for Kadas?
Ayun lang, since summer
Maginaw
na,
ngayon.
since maginaw ngayon, you have to be extra careful. And also, I would like to advocate a more healthy lifestyle for everyone, not just for the sa mga 50s and above, also in the younger patients, no? Get enough sleep, that's very important. Get your take your vitamins. And when you have the early symptoms, you consult your doctor. Kahit hindi private doctor, meron naman mga government hospitals that you can go into para hindi tayo nahuhuli. And hindi yung kung kailan malala na, doon lang natin siya gagamutin. Kasi yung chances natin na masagip, mas mahirap. Yung sabi ko kanina, no, very important, early intervention. So, early detection talaga.
Thank you, Doc. For consultations naman, saan ka namin pwedeng
Yes.
puntahan? And also your social media accounts.
Alright,
Go
so
ahead.
I'm an active consultant in World City Medical Center. It's in Quezon City, in Anonas, Quezon City. Also in St. Anthony Medical Center in Marikina and Fatima Medical Center in Antipolo.
Thank you, Doc.
Maraming
Thank you.
salamat, Dr. Rizalyn. At mga Kada, sa pamamagitan po ng early detection, pagbabakuna at pag-aalaga sa katawan, magagamot at maiiwasan natin ang pneumonia. Tiyakin po na ang bawat isa ay protektado laban sa sakit na ito. Mga Kanet 25, this is Pia Guanio-Mago. For more Kada Umaga updates, please click the subscribe button and follow us on Net25 social media pages at Net25TV and at Net25 Entertainment Facebook page. See you guys. Bye!